Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for the sign of Leo. It's going to be a singles reading for the sign of Leo. What is happening with my Leo people? This is a new deck, guys, so the edges are still really stiff. The whole thing is still really stiff, so we're just going to have to be patient while it gets broken in on the shuffles. This is for Leo singles, and this reading will not resonate with every Leo out there. It's a general reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. This is for my Leo singles, and we're just asking right now what's going on for you. Any guidance that you might need right now. Find your current situation. Okay. Leo singles. Have any guidance for our Leo singles? Okay, Leo singles. I want to really thank everybody who's come out and subscribed to my channel. It's still very new, but we hit a milestone of 250 subscribers, which is a really big deal for me. It might not sound big, but it's a big deal for me to be connecting with you know, with you and with your energy. This is interesting. This is really similar to Capricorn's reading, so you may want to, I don't know what's of relevance over there, but you may want to hop over and watch the Capricorn reading. There may be some information in there for you. A really similar reading. Okay, all right, Leo. So, you know, you may be in a space where you're kind of ready to dive into something new, a new passionate new beginning. Fool is like letting go of fear, taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. And it's, where is she leaping? She's leaping right into a passionate new beginning. I think that you have been in a space of heartbreak. I think you've been in a space of isolation, mending your wounded heart. Three of Swords is a really difficult energy to be in. This is a space of devastation and heartbreak, but I feel like you're having a desire to sort of leap past this, and come out of this hermit mode, and sort of like dive back into life again. Let's see. You've got a Page of Pentacles here. So this could just be your energy. This could be an offer coming in of maybe of somebody who's younger. It's possible, or someone who's like maybe a little bit naive in some way. Pages can be like slightly underdeveloped, so this also might just be you kind of coming into your abundance again after a time of lack, after a time of isolation. This might just be you kind of emerging back into a state of luxury when it comes to life, experiencing the senses, your senses, sensations going on around you. This might just be a time of that for you. So only you know, but you may have an offer coming in from someone who, again, is either younger or a little bit childlike or naive in some way. This is a learner. This is someone who's learning how to navigate their abundance. I feel like there's an energy around you. This person might be really attractive. Okay, if there is an offer coming in, you're experiencing like someone coming in with an offer, but it's like might be slightly iffy. This is probably a really attractive person. There's probably a lot of chemistry here. There's probably a lot of fire here. This might be pulling you out of your hermit mode. This might be what's sort of driving you into wanting to take a leap into something passionate, something new. I feel like this is your energy showing up to fight for it. This is you fighting for it. You're fighting to get past this heartbreak energy. You're fighting to let this go. You're fighting to come out of isolation. You're fighting to open back up again because you have such a strong desire to leap back into it again. All right, Leo, let's see what is... You're showing up in your strength, by the way. This is a really strong stance. This is showing up to fight for life. This is not... This can be a conflict card, but this is more about you showing up to fight for it. This is you showing up in your strength to fight for your life, for your passion, for your passionate new beginning. I feel like you're just ready. You're ready to feel something new. But I think if someone's showing up in page energy, you might not be too sure about it. Even if there's a lot of chemistry, you might not be too sure about this energy that's coming in. So Leo, we're going to take a look at what is coming in for you. What is coming in around my Leo singles? for my Leo singles? Okay, what's coming in for my Leo singles? What type of energy is coming at my Leos? Just gonna get a few more cards. Whoa. Okay, Leo. Hang on. Hang on. Wow. Okay. Why is Five of Pentacles here? There's really only like one sort of negative aspect out on the board. Okay. So there's a couple things going on here. I feel like there's a couple different energies possibly coming in for you, Leo. And that's why the Three of Cups might be here, like options. But stay focused on your dreams and your wishes. Stay focused on like, get a clear vision right now on what it is that you desire when it comes to long-term commitment and long-term union, right? When it comes to options, I think it's okay to step back into that hermit mode and get really clear on what it is that you want. Leo, get focused on what are your wishes. What do you want love to feel like? What do you want long-term commitment to feel like? What would it feel like to you to be completely loved in a right way by someone who's not going to stick three knives in your heart? What does the opposite feel like? Because I think there might be some focus on you know, instead of being focused on like what you want it to look like, I think there may be some focus on like the lack, the loss, the lack of support, the what has been missing in the past. So when you focus on like the lack and the loss and what's been missing in the past, you will tend to magnetize more of that towards you. So there's advice here to get focused on what you want it to look like. Get focused on your joy. Get focused on what your dreams are in terms of love. Get focused on what do you want long-term commitment to feel like. I don't mean what it looks like. I don't mean like write down tall, dark, and handsome. It's not what I'm talking about. It's not the gig when we're talking about specificity. I'm talking about how do you want it to feel? I want to feel seen. I want to feel heard. I want to feel adored. I want to be supported. I want to feel supported. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. Get clarity in that, in terms of that. And it does help to write it down, the vision of like what you want it to look like. What does balance feel like for you? What does long-term commitment, when it's balanced, what would that look like for you? What would that feel like for you? And once you get that clear vision, you will be sort of at the helm driving this chariot. I think there's an interesting thing. I think that there's like so there is a Page of Pentacles energy around you that has the possibility to bring you more of the same, right? And it's possible that being focused on the loss part of it is sort of magnetizing in this energy. And there's a resistance to change, Leo. So there's an indication here to change the focus, change the navigation, change your GPS, if that makes sense. Get clarity. You need to get clarity because there's a resistance to changing the way that you've been doing things. And I think that there's someone around you that might be like similar energy to something that has hurt you in the past. There's like this person who's coming in underdeveloped with an offer is like an energy of resonance with the past, of this lack of support. This may be someone who is like a breadcrumber, something like that. And there's a resistance to step away from that. Let go of resistance, surrender. Let things come in that are meant to be there. They're going to stay. They're going to feel solid. They're going to resonate with your soul on a soul level. They're going to resonate as something that feels the way you want it to feel. It's so important right now to get clarity on how you want to feel when it comes to union, how you want to feel when it comes to relationships, so that you know that when it's coming in a different way, that you can just be like, no, thank you. This is not what I want things to feel like for me. So I'm saying no to this. You got to step out of resistance. You're in some resistance to change. And that's going to put you back in a lack mentality, right? So when you can get that focus, you're going to hit this chariot moment where you are driving the bus, right? And you know what you're doing, and what are you heading straight towards? Queen of Cups. You've got something in your field, in your arena, that is coming in to crack you open. It's coming in to fill up your cups. It's coming in to nurture you. It's coming in. This is like an overabundance of love coming in for you. But I think it's going to come along with you getting a clear focus on what you want that to look and feel like. And when you get in a space of focusing on the lack and the loss and the pain from the past, catch it. Catch those thoughts and reorient into visualizing and sitting with the feelings of what does it feel like when I'm being loved properly. When you can do that as a meditation and you can get really clear and you can align in that energy, what you're bringing in is Chariot. You're bringing in forward momentum with a beautiful overflowing big cup of love here. So so there's some work to be done here. There's some work to be done in changing the focus on what you want things to feel like, as opposed to focusing on the lack. Because when you're focused on the lack, you're bringing more of this pagey energy in. And so let go of resistance. Tower reversed is here to say, let go of any resistance to change. This is a time for you to change the game for yourself, to step into your power and your knowing of what you deserve and what you want, and get real clarity on that, so that you know, so that you no longer allow in what it is that you don't want. This lack, this like lack of support, you know, this broke down feeling, that Three of Swords energy. When you get clarity, real clarity on what it is that you want to feel like, you won't let this in anymore. You'll be bordered up and you won't let this in anymore. All right, Leo, that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if it didn't, you can watch your sun, moon, and rising. I really want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the channel. We hit the milestone of 250 subscribers. If I didn't say that at the beginning of the video, it sounds small, but it's not small to me. And I just really appreciate your support, and I appreciate so much you coming out and receiving these readings and being a part of this project. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. Take care.